Damn, I gotta stop being so late. My apologies. What? Oh, that was weird. I like paused for a second. Okay. This is what we're doing today. We've got this Apex account that I just grabbed 2 days ago. 25K. I just remembered last night that I still had some TopStep accounts. They're canceled, but I can pass them before they are officially canceled on December 12th. So we absolutely could pass them by then. I don't have to pay for them if I don't want to, because that's what I was trying to avoid. I didn't want to pay for fundeds just because I wanted to focus on my personal account. I'm saving my personal account for a bot. So kind of conflicted. I need something to trade. And I still do like taking a manual trade. Hey, good morning. So that's what we're going to do today. We will take a trade on the Apex and then maybe jump over on those. I took a couple trades last night when I realized that they were there just to see if they worked. So we'll do Apex right here. Trade rate's going to be, or TopStep will be on this side. I believe I want to go ahead and link them. Okay, they're already linked because I only have a week to pass them. So we're just going for it. We'll turn that on and put three minis. See what we can do. Got a little bit of a buffer because I was up 200-ish last night with a couple trades. One trade, two trades, one, somewhere around there. As far as if anyone wants a bot update, I officially have November 1st through the 29th back tested the accurate way. It did come out making money with one mini. However, I'm not satisfied with the results. I mean, the money it made is more than I make at my job, so I should be satisfied with the results, but I'm not satisfied with the results. So I'm trying to tweak it, rerun back tests. It's going to be a process. I was rushing to try to get it ready to just start running it. I can't do that. Plus, I found out the data feed I used for AMP and Quantower only allows me to go back 30 days with tick data. I would prefer to have like 3 months back tested. So, yeah. That's weird. I guess wait for the free reset, right? Hey, Graham, what's going on? Hey, you would probably like that bot I created. It takes a lot of trades. I have no idea. I have no idea if there's a free reset. I know they've been like handing out free resets. I don't know if you're in our, I can't remember if you're in our Discord or not. And I don't know how to pronounce your name. Tamimi? But people are always posting in there when there's free resets. If you're asking how it's going for me personally, I've been tired. If you're asking how's it going with the bot, it's going good. I mean, I back tested this past month and it was profitable more than what I make at my full-time job. So I just want it to do better. The strat is just something I came up with. I may have to keep that a secret. I'll talk about it more once I have it like more fine-tuned. I mean, it's still in the very early stages. I just thought of this strategy on Saturday night. Then I built it and started running it and testing it, but I'm fine-tuning it right now. So it's not ready. That's like, Graham, that's like your personality, though. That's like a part of you. Lito, what's up? I don't, I checked in, someone in the Quan Tower was helping me last night about market data, and they found online that CQG or CEGQ or whatever that I'm using with AMP only goes back a month with tick data. Oh, so you don't pay for a free reset, you just pay for the next month and then you're getting a reset. That's a little deceiving. Okay. The hell's the market doing? Daily. I mean, we sure seem like we want to reach up there. Yeah, that's what you'll have to pay the monthly fee on your in the 13 days. It's saying like your subscription is renewing in 13 days. So they will gracefully renew your balance back to zero for free with the purchase of the subscription. I'm honest. I'm just not even going to mark anything out. We're going to just wait until 10. And then we'll do the same thing on ES. And we'll just see what the market does then. Sometimes we take out higher time frame liquidities. Sometimes we take out lower time frame liquidities. So if we wait for displacement, then we just check and see if it took out liquidity. That's it. There's no point in making this more difficult than it has to be. Right? Right. Oh, yeah. I forgot to check the news. I know you posted it, Graham. I didn't really look, though. What the hell is today? The 30th. McLovin, what's up? Oh, damn. Look at that new icon you got. Kind of hard to see. Graham, I just started doing it. You have to start with small, like 1 micro, and you have to have a reason for holding too. You don't want to get in and hope the market goes up. I might change that icon. That icon's a little tiny. The idea was to see an egg cracking with a rat in it, but that's kind of difficult to see. So I started holding, and Graham, I know you were around. I don't know if you were watching or if you remember the strategy I was doing at the time, but I had like huge ranges I marked out like this. And then say something happened down here, I would target the other side of that range, and it had to take forever. That's just the way it was. So with that strategy I was doing, the setups, I just entered and left. Some days I'd leave the room or something. And then I just told myself it's not a winning trade unless it hits the other side of the range. So if it comes up 70% and comes back and stops me out, it wasn't a winning trade for me. That wasn't the trade for me. I need it to hit my take profit. And I just started doing that. And then that taught me it's okay. Today's the 30th. So the news at 8:30, and then got some crap at 9:45 and 10. Chicago Business Barometer. They just make this stuff up, don't they? Either way, we'll wait till 10, wait for displacement, and then get in. The simpler I can make this, the easier it is to wait, the easier it is to execute, the easier it is to hold. And then I'm not second guessing everything. Hey, Michael Trader. We're waiting until 10 anyways, and I have to, I'll be right here, but I got to take care of something. I would say like 2 points on ES is the equivalent to 10 on Nasdaq. Should we look at how much money it is? I want this axis to be like demonstrate like the same type of movement. Yes, it is. Tomorrow I can give you guys an official number of how much, but I can't. But then it's going to be, I'll do the actual giveaway once that money hits my bank, which sometimes is the first week, sometimes it's the second week, but it's usually before the 15th. But I've gotten it as early as like the second or the third before. So once it's in there, that stream, I will give it away. I'll do it on the stream that morning. So the first month, again, it's just going to be the few people that signed up for memberships originally. So there's only like 7 people. So each person has a pretty good chance of winning. Next month, I'll just do anybody who's like in the chat that day. And then the month after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll switch it up. Maybe we'll do it on Discord. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask some random question and see who gets it right first. I don't know, something like that. Don't sign up, Graham. Don't do it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because right now I gave away a bunch of free memberships. So the member list is kind of cluttered. It's not too bad, but I mean, I guess if you want a chance, you can sign up, but if you don't want to pay the $3 for a membership, if you wait for one more month for a chance to win, then you'll be entered into that automatically just by being here. But that's up to you. I kind of screwed that up by giving away free memberships. But it's not going to be members only moving forward after this month. That was just a one-time deal. So that's your call. Kind of interesting, right? We're going down on ES. Oh, that's a good idea, Graham. I could make one and add it in there. The sound is too low. Is anyone else having sound issues? I think it's because I don't talk loud enough. But it looks like if I put my mouth right over it, then it sounds good, right? But if I come back over here, then it goes way lower. I'll try to talk right into it. Um, the last one I was using. Yeah, it would be better if you want to listen to something if you put it on, because I get flagged, and like I said, it's not a bad thing. I just don't want to prefer any like copyright strikes. They weren't bad strikes. They were just um, something. Hey Hank, um, do I use Bookmap? No, I don't. I don't use Bookmap. I prefer to just use candles. Let me see a video. See, I got here's a screenshot. See, these videos got copyright strikes on them, which it wasn't a bad thing. It's just if that video ever makes money, then I have to share that money with them. Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to get the link for that video, and then you can it was I don't where was that? Uh, Umar, what broker do I use? When I trade my personal account, I'm using AMP futures, but like right now, I have it connected to Tradevate to trade my Apex account. Which, if you have a Tradevate account, you just have to go into the settings and go to add-ons and turn on where was it? You have to turn on TradingView. See, like this account is not. I wouldn't be able to connect TradingView because it's not active. I just have to activate it. What do you mean so much for 10 a.m.? That was just that's just a little move. Ah, where was that video? I'm trying to look through videos on YouTube because oh, it should be on the history. Well, it was something like Lo-Fi Girl, but it wasn't the main popular. There's like a popular Lo-Fi Girl, but it wasn't that one. There's a link for Spotify, but I wonder if that will bring me back. Oh, damn, Delta. Now I can't remember who asked about the music, but I can't find it, and now I'm getting frustrated. It was some lo-fi thing. If you just search on YouTube. All right, I have to like the Ron Jeremy collection. Yeah, it's tough, Delta. It's tough. If you're not ready to trade, then you don't look at the market. I used to do that. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna peek. I'm just gonna look at the pre-market and see what's going on, and then all of a sudden I'm in a trade and a losing trade, and I'm like, what? I don't trade pre-market, so I just stopped looking at it because I don't care what the market's doing if I'm not looking to trade. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. that a good or a bad thing, Michael? Like you're done because you're down, or you're done because you're up? You're done because of nothing. So we got 11 minutes before we can even trade. I know it's frustrating when you miss stuff, but as long as you don't go chasing it, it's not that big of a deal. You sound like me, Graham. I say that a lot. Test your strats, and that's something I fail to do. I fail to really go back and test an idea. I just start doing it. Every every I think anyone who's like come up with a strategy or a strategy that's around, they're probably all potentially profitable. But then it comes down to, can you execute that strategy how it's supposed to? Because if you're off by a little bit, it can throw off the whole day. And then obviously you're introducing your emotions to it, which are obviously, then you just take bad trades and you're not performing the strategy. But if the strategy could be performed perfectly, it I believe then it comes down to the risk management of the strategy, or the risk management that's implemented for that strategy to decide if you're profitable or not. And all of that can be back tested and proven before you start risking real money live. That's kind of my thought process with this bot. I believe I figured out a way that a bot can trade and make money. Now it's just a matter of dialing in the risk the risk management of it, but it is capable of taking trades perfectly every time and never being affected by anything else. So if I can run it for the past 3 months and it makes money, then I should be confident to run it live with real money. Right now, I'm just in the process of back testing and 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 back testing. Unfortunately, right now I can only do 1 month, or right now I can only do the last 30 days because of my data feed, which I need to. I don't want to spend money monthly, but I guess if you want to make money, you got to spend it. So I'm just going to have to buy a different data feed to use to back test it further. But then I can just be more confident in it the more data I have. It's not a bad thing. I was just trying to do this a cheap and easy way. And now that I'm giving away half my money to you guys, I'm really trying to do it a cheap way. Yeah, Delta, me too. That week, in the beginning of November, I think the week of the 6th, when I had 4 red days in a row, like, that was tough for me emotionally. I thought I was doing my best, but every day, well, towards the end, when I hit 3-4 red days in a row, I just started thinking, like, am I really ever going to be, like, I'm confident I can trade. I'm confident I can learn new strategies. I'm confident I can take the setups that I see and what I learn. Like, I can pick that stuff up, not like in a cocky way, but I think I can pick that stuff up easily and then do it. But can I really overcome the emotions that comes with trading? Like, you see every single day, everybody saying, I did good, but I did this. I was doing really well, but then I took a loser trade and then I started chasing. Like, can we really overcome those emotions on our own? And it is of my opinion that most people are not going to be able to have that self-control to overcome that, because you're fighting your personality. You're fighting how you've lived your life up until this moment, however old you are. And you hear in other aspects of life, relationships, like, people don't change. Why do I think I'm going to change and I'm all of a sudden not going to be affected by what the market does to me? Sure, I can come into the market one day and say, I don't care how much money I lose. I don't care how much money I win. But I'm fighting that temptation every day. I'm constantly trying to do the opposite of what my body wants to do. And in the same way with, like, a diet, if you are doing a diet that you absolutely hate and you're starving and you're miserable or whatever, that's not sustainable. Michael, what do you mean? Do I really believe on the next stage you will find something to take a trade on? I don't know. Can you reword that? So that's what I've been thinking about. Like, I'm not giving up on trading, obviously, like, whatsoever. I'm just trying to find a way to remove myself from it, which is a bot, but that comes with its own problems. the market is very fluid. It's very dynamic. Some days it goes down, some days it goes up. Sometimes we chop, sometimes we do a combination of both. Sometimes we move 300 points, sometimes we move 100 points, sometimes we move 50 points. So, how are you supposed to have a strict rule-based system that takes the same exact set of parameters and tries to make money off it in the market when the market is not doing the same thing all the time? Hey, I recognize that logo. I recognize that little icon, even though I think you changed your name. Um, oh, like, do you think I'll be able to take something after 10? 100%. If the market offers me a setup, I will take it. I don't know if it, I mean, it's up to the market to decide if it's going to be there, but I don't know. I don't know, Michael. You can only go off of back testing and then just hope and then just rely on the statistics, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work in the future. But if I have something that proves it works in the last 2-3 months, like, then statistically it should work for the month moving forward, because it's going to trade exactly how it did the last couple months. But the market changes over time, so the market could be totally different next month. We've seen this month the market has been completely different than the month of October. I'm working on it, Hank. I think I have. I think I'm more just coming to the realization of, I mean, I know that this was difficult, but the human element of trading is the most important part, the most difficult part. And I don't know. Let's get in on an ES. I've never really taken a trade on here. We'll just try it. Need to put on, why does that not show how much money that is? 7. Oh, it's like $70. Oh, look at Nasdaq. Yeah, like the same moves happen, but it's just been, I feel like it's just, yeah, I guess the time thing, because it's been like choppy when I don't expect it to really be choppy. And then that starts eating at my patience, which then makes me trade it makes me take trades that I don't normally take. But again, that just comes back to what I was just talking about, which I'm just always going to be fighting the emotions. I probably sound like a downer today, but I'm uh I'm still planning on coming back to the market tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. That's good, Michael. I've gone through periods of time where I was just doing everything perfectly. Like this setup. I don't take trades on ES, but it's a valid setup. I took it. I have no emotions towards this. Like I don't care one way or another if it works or it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to like beat myself up over it. The problem is that I've gone through periods of time where I'm this calm and I take good trades and I have the correct emotions to perform how I'm supposed to. 3-4 weeks goes by and then it's like all that's just gone. I just have a day that I can't handle it anymore because the whole time I don't know, I was just pushing that aside maybe, and then it finally creeps back up. I don't know. I that uncertainty if I'm going to explode one day and potentially give back 3-4 weeks because I couldn't handle it. That's what's scary about trading manually. I've talked about this before. Last year, I didn't have a set strategy, and I made money for 2 months in a row, and I was doing good. It was on a personal account. I made money. I took several thousand out to help. We were building a house at the time. I took money out to help pay for certain things. I was doing it. And the third month, I started having red days, and every red day just kept getting larger. And like within a week, the account was gone. And then I really started to focus on emotions. And here we are now, over a year later. I think I'm doing good. But if I look at my recent months, I still have large days sprinkled in there that are holding me back. And they don't come that often. How do I make sure that I don't do that? It's not like I have those emotions every day that I could practice, ignoring them but yeah. Hey, Jason. Uh, I'm in a long on MES. Oh, this is on the, oh, that's on the 5-minute. Okay. This 2-minute. All right. Both of them are on 2 minutes. Nasdaq did displace beneath a swing. Nasdaq didn't. You're long from 933. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this though. If it were to work, we shouldn't go beneath that. We could make another little sweep and take out that liquidity, and then maybe another long would form, which then we could get back in. But yeah, I was looking like up here, and I'm like, we're not near the, but you just got in. I don't know. I'm not be surprised if this does not work out. Rello, I don't think I've ever looked at the silver chart. Interesting. Yeah, I trying to keep it just simple, which I don't know. Sure, I take a red trade here and there. Oh, the emotional part, yeah. I mean, I'm in a lot better place than I was in the past. Like way better. Completely different person than I was 8 months ago, 7, 8 months ago. So I have made improvements, but like just this month, I've had days that were too large that I shouldn't have had. So I clearly still have room to improve. It just makes me like doing this for a few years now. Like it just was getting, just thinking about it just puts me down. I'll still come back each day and try a setup, but I would prefer to. I mean, I am a programmer by day. It makes sense for me to program a bot. It just makes sense. That's how my brain works, thinking about things. And if I can just remove myself from the equation, which I'm the one who takes the red trades. Thanks, John. I get do I think trading can make me rich? I think so. My goal isn't to make like millions though, but I believe that will happen. But that's not what I'm actively like pursuing. I just think as I take trades, the point of trading is to make money. You build your account. If you can build your account with one contract, you just add two, and now you're doubling however much you're adding to your account. So we'll see. I'm not thinking about like buying Lambos or anything yet. I'm just trying to improve my trading and build something to take trades for me. Even if I had that though, taking trades for me, I think I would still try to trade ICT setups because I like it. I just have two, but this is what you see right here is the only thing related to trading. This monitor over here is just YouTube and OBS to make sure the stream is running. And then when I look down, if I'm looking down like this, I'm looking at my work laptop, which has like music playing right now, and I can monitor emails and take care of anything if I need to. And like has like some messaging stuff like my text and Discord and crap like that. But for like how many screens I use for trading is what you see here. That's it. I don't use anything else. Was journaling them. I stopped while I focus on the bot. We're getting in one contract on each of the TopStep accounts. If we break this swing high with displacement, meaning if we close above it, I think we'd maybe target that. But I mean, I guess that's a decent amount of points. I don't know. But now that we're in trades, the market's going to slow down, as you guys are all aware. That's what it does when we get into a position. Nice, Jason. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You took your money. I would secure it. I used to think that, Michael, because like in the before I learned ICT, like I would notice I would always have a red day on a Friday all the time. That was just me not wanting to lose on a Friday because we're going into the weekend. So I put more pressure on myself and blah, 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 blah. But I need to overcome that. But I don't think it has anything to do with the particular day of the week. What's my take profit? Good question. On this one down here, I think somewhere up in this candle, ideally a minimum of a 1-to-1 around 66. So yeah, I think if I aim for that, 68. And then on Nasdaq, it would be like 40-ish maybe if we came all the way up there. But I got to watch for this. Oh, we're already at the 50%. I don't know how much further this is going to go. So we could start going down. Come on. Potentially somewhere in this one. No, I'm not looking for a lot of points. Oh, these are all up. Jesus, I didn't realize that they were up that much. I'm going to take this one off on ES and we'll just focus on Nasdaq. I may just exit though because those are up 400. We'll just take it. It's just the TopSteps. So with my trades last night, which I was just testing to see if these were active because I honestly forgot about them. I canceled them and then wasn't planning on trading them, but I took $200 trades. Uh-oh. Here comes the yawns. I took $200 trades last night. I don't even remember what I was doing, but they were slow trades. This absolutely can keep going, but I would just rather just secure some money, a little money at a time. I mean, that was 400 on each account. What am I going to push it and try to make more and give back $400? So two of them are green. One of them, I don't even remember what I did on that account because this was a couple weeks ago. So we have $2,000 to go to pass that one. This one may not make it by the 12th, which is fine. This one has, wait, that one has 1. This one has 25. I think we can do it. Ideally pass them next week. So 5-6 days left. I can do that. Let's see. Could get in on this gap right here, maybe. I don't know. That's where the higher time frame drawn liquidity comes into play. But we took out liquidity beneath those. %, 2-minute. I like the 2-minute chart. The candles are clean. Beneath 50% with a fair value gap. This move did go above that swing high. So maybe we re-enter or between 50 and 60. I don't know if I want to though. Let's unlink them and just use the one that's down already. See if we can get that one up. But if that one goes in the opposite direction, it's not that big of a deal. Need to put that on one. Low, high, lower, low, displaced up. Up, Knives? It's going pretty good. What about you? We've just been carelessly trading. Nice. And knowing your RR, that will probably that will make you green on the day, right? That's what you mean? Yeah. I thought. Very nice. We traded I traded MES on this account. This is our Apex account. We traded here. We bought that, sold. I'm not looking for a lot of money per day on that account. It's up $56 today on it. And then traded these TopStep evals that I forgot I had, combines or whatever. These two I'm going to leave alone because they were in the green overall. So I just took this trade on the one that was beneath the 50K mark. That one I'm not. I forgot I even had these. So if we can pass them before the 12th, that's great. But that we've got like a week. Thinking about adding another one right there. But that's now we could add a couple on micros to just add to the position. Instead of having to add a whole nother mini. I don't know if this may close this out before it even hits a stop. But again, we're just trading the account that's down. How do I take the... Oh, look at that. I can just cancel orders like that. Nice. I'm pretty confident we can pass these two before December 12th. This one's going to be a little trickier just with the psychological aspect of it being down that much further. Yeah, we could also displace past this, which would then be a high, low. Wait, a low, high, right? Low, higher, high, low, higher, high, then displace down and then continue down. I was wanting to be done. I was planning on being done before this trade, but like I said, we're just taking in the additional risk on the account. That doesn't really matter. But today will be a successful day. Took one trade on MES, increased the Apex account. We increased the P&L on the Apex account, and we increased the P&L on 2 of the TopStep accounts. Let's go for it, shall we? Wait, oh. Wait, why did it close that? Did I? Oh, I didn't realize I had brackets on for those 2 contracts. Oh well. Let's go real crazy. We'll do it Grim style. Are we? Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're still on 3. Oh, those are the buys. Man, that tripped me out for a second. I thought it closed my position, but I'm like, it's still open. Why does it show that it's closed right here? That was confusing. I don't need fills and trade lines. I just want to see where our position is. Lewis, if you're asking me my take profit, I'll probably get out of this pretty quickly since I got into 3 minis. Yeah, I would prefer to just take like 15, 10 to 20 points out of this, especially being in way over leveraged over my head. But we do have a high, low, higher, high, low, high, wait, high, low, higher, high. And we displace past this and coming back, filling in this. Now we can continue. We should go up. Yeah, that look at all those equal highs. And you said 651, right? Or 1651. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that. There should be clear liquidity right there. Ideally, I just want to get this account to match around the other ones. So we need to squeeze like another $700 out of this, which will come quick with 3 minis, but negative 700 will most likely come quicker. We just cannot get a trade that goes quick, can we? This is going to close us out here. Yep. All right. Well, again, that account is probably gone, right? But we're going to, the next few days, focus on these two, 20 and 85. See if we can't pass those within the next couple days, which I won't be doing what I just did. I'm not going to be getting in way over leveraged. One mini is over leveraged enough, but we'll see if we can't pass those, which is one mini. If we say we need 2,500, because that smaller one, if I want to do that in 6 days, we only have to average 415 a day. Just that one, knives. That one was down already from a couple weeks ago, and then I haven't been trading these. So we will see if we can pass these two. These accounts are canceled, like they're not going to auto renew, but if I can pass them before the 12th, then I can convert them if I want. So it's honestly not a big deal whatsoever. I would prefer to focus on the ones that were up. $400 a day passes us before the 12th, which is 20 points. So alrighty, you guys be careful trading. If you continue, follow your rules. Don't get too crazy. and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll have some more progress on the bot I can share, but I'll just be back testing different sets of parameters on it the rest of today, seeing if I can't improve the P&L I already have for the month of November, which again, the amount it was up was plenty enough money for me personally. I was just expecting more. Plus, it had a week that it was completely red, which would have been really tough to keep running it that week live every day, losing money, even though it was up for the month, which is kind of crazy that I went through a whole week of red and it still made money at the end of the month. But that just shows we have to look at the bigger picture, not individual days or even individual weeks. Ideally, I want it to not have a whole red week. So we'll see. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Oh, John has a hatched rat egg as well. I think I need to adjust that icon though. You can't tell. It just looks like a hole in an egg. But there's a rat in there. So, all right. You guys have a great rest of your day and see you guys in the morning.